Welcome back to Google Food, guys. Happy holidays to everybody. There's nothing better than the holidays. Today, something different from your regular prime rib. We always cook prime rib on the holidays, but today I got a T-bone roast and it is incredible. Let me show you the leftovers. There's no more because that guy ate it all.
Who's that guy? You ate some too?
No, you ate it all.
No, you ate a lot.
Check it out how I made it. For today's cook, I'm going to be cooking this beautiful 8.5 pounds T-bone roast. A T-bone roast is like a box of chocolates because there are two steaks on it. We have filet mignon on one side and a New York strip on the other, making the perfect roast for the holiday season. This is a prime T-bone steak, and the first thing I like to do is remove all the outer fat. And the reason for that is that I really want my seasoning to penetrate this roast. This is a big piece of meat, so it needs to be seasoned well. And because it is a prime roast, there's plenty of intramuscular fat already. So this is how I trim it. Check it out. I'm a true believer of dry brining roast. This allows the salt to penetrate deeply and season it very well. For me, there's nothing worse than eating unseasoned meat. So I will be dry brining this overnight, which means season it well and let it rest seasoned with salt overnight in the refrigerator. Since this is a roast, it needs additional seasoning, and here is my rub. Remember, exact amount in the description down below. I started off with garlic powder, chipotle powder, smoked paprika, black pepper, granulated onion, add in cayenne pepper, mix it well, and your rub is done. For additional flavor and color, I am making a basting butter, and it's quite simple. Melted butter and smoked paprika. After dry brining overnight, this is what it looks like. As you can see, the color is much more red. That's a sign that the salt has penetrated deeply into the meat. Now I'm going to be seasoning it with our rub. Be sure to season all sides. To monitor the roast temperatures as it's cooking, I'm using my wireless thermometer. For our side dish, I'm doing something very easy and simple but tasty at the same time. It is called Hasselback potatoes, and here's how. Start off by washing your potatoes very well. Place 2 chopsticks on the bottom so that you will not cut all the way through. Then all you need to do is make little slashes. The chopsticks helps you stop instead of cutting it all the way through. As you can see, after you're done, they're perfectly slashed but not cut all the way. Then I added a little bit of olive oil and seasoned well with salt. I'm using finishing salt, but you are welcome to use fine salt, but just be very careful with the amount you put in so that it's not too salty. Now that we have these beautiful potatoes ready, it is time to cook them. I'm gonna be cooking this potato at 450 degrees Fahrenheit for 45 minutes. And our beautiful roast, I'm gonna be cooking at indirect heat at 250 degrees Fahrenheit until I reach an internal core temperature of 120. So let's do it. So Angel, what do you think of this beauty?
This thing is impressive, bro.
This is impressive. I agree with you 100%. Angel, are you ready to try it?
Yes.
Do you know what this is, my friend?
T-bone, bro.
T-bone. So we have
New York.
and
Filet.
filet mignon. Which one you want to try first?
Filet.
Filet? No, we're gonna try that last. All right, enough talking. Let's go ahead and dig in, Angel.
You got a juicy one.
I said it cooked very nicely. All right, enough. Oh man, it is tender. I can tell already. It is juicy, as you guys can see.
Okay.
Angel, cheers, my friend.
Cheers. Whoa. Come on. This is sous vide?
But it does taste sous vide.
Super soft. I'm going around too.
Extremely tender, like a big steak, but it was a roast, everybody. It is fantastic.
Wow.
The seasoning goes all the way deep because of the dry brining overnight. What do you think, Angel?
It's delicious. A bunch of flavor. The texture is as if you would have sous vide it. It's awesome.
Yep, and that seasoning with the butter, that butter basting really adds something to it. Have a nice crust, medium rare all the way. It is incredible, everybody.
It's awesome.
Like,
I'm impressed.
are you ready for the filet? I know
you
you've
don't
been.
even have to come.
Oh, you don't even want me to cut the filet?
Don't even touch my filet.
Go for it, Angel.
I'm going bite,
Cheers,
bite, bite.
buddy. Filet time, everybody.
Oh man.
Do you have to say anything after that face? That face says it all.
Wow. This bite has so much flavor.
Yeah, I agree.
It's incredible. I
The
love
filet mignon on the T-bone roast is kind of short, so you really seasons everything versus like a porterhouse. But wow, it is incredible. You can feel every single spice I put in there, don't you?
It's awesome.
Wow. Which one do you prefer, Angel? The filet mignon or the New York strip? So far, filet
Did you
mignon?
just say the filet mignon and the New York strip?
The filet mignon side or the New York strip?
Definitely the filet mignon.
I agree. The filet mignon is very flavorful because the seasoning really penetrated all the way through. Wow. I know you guys see us eating a lot of steak, but it has been a while that we don't eat a steak, right, Angel? It has been about 3 weeks that we don't eat a steak.
Yeah. What a way to come back.
What a way to come back right through the holidays.
What a comeback.
Now we're gonna try these potatoes, these Hasselback potatoes, Angel. Oh, and it's going in directly in the juice of the actual steak. Perfect holiday feast, everybody.
Oh man.
Are you alright, Angel?
That filet is so good.
Isn't it? Let's try this potato.
I'm in shock. That's how good it was.
Are you ready to try the filet mignon with the potato, Angel? Cheers, buddy.
Oh man, mine is falling apart.
It's falling apart. Mmm. Crunchy, soft at the same time. It's like a potato chip with a crunch, but with a mashed potato when you bite into it, isn't it? Oh, you have a better thought. You have a better thought. He has a better thought than me.
It's like a potato chip on the top part,
On the crust, yep.
and then on the bottom it's kind of like a baked potato.
Like a baked potato. Almost like mashed potato because it's very, very soft.
Yeah,
and
it's
tender.
super soft. I like it.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video.
I did.
You did enjoy it?
I'm enjoying this video.
I'm going to try to give you guys as many holiday feasts idea as I can. Normally you only cook a prime rib, but I can tell you right now, this is a lot better than a prime rib. Do you agree? You've eaten prime rib before. You have two texture steak. You have the filet mignon side, the New York strip side, perfectly cooked. And if you ask me, Google, which one do you prefer? A prime rib or a T-bone roast? There is no doubt. T-bone roast all the way. You agree?
Get the filet. Come on.
You have two different types of steaks, everybody. It's a lot better. And don't be intimidated to cook. Just cook it nice and slow at 250 degrees Fahrenheit until you reach a core temperature of your choosing. For me, was 120. When I reach 120, I pull it out. Sear it as hot as you can until you're happy with the sear and enjoy.
Oh yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe for future videos. And remember, if you're interested in anything I use, everything is on the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Are you ready for another holiday feast idea?
I'm so ready for all the feasts.
Oh!
Let me tell you, they're gonna tear me up in the comments on this one.
Why?
Because I did not stop eating. And I'm not gonna stop eating.
Well, I don't blame you. It's fantastic. Now we're gonna go ahead and enjoy this with the family. Thank you so much, and we'll see you guys on the next one before Angel have a heart attack. What the heck? We are out!